Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this live trading and market analysis webinar. I hope everyone has a great time so far. So let's start with the surprise, of course, of the day, and that's the Australian dollar against the US dollar. And what do we see on this one here is interest rates. Of course, they affected the interest rates in Australia. They affected the price move, as you see here on the 15-minute chart, or if I turn it on the daily. Guys, please make sure you use the chat to ask me anything you need. All right, please make sure you type it on the live chat, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have or any currency pair you would like to see further analysis for today. So I'll just type a hello. For those who are watching us from YouTube, is everything okay? Let me know, because yesterday we had some difficulties. I think today everything it's fine. So guys, Australian dollar against the US dollar daily chart. We comment that the price here at this resistance can temporarily experience some weakness, and there it came. On the 4-hour chart, it wasn't that clear a bearish engulfing. Here it wasn't a bearish engulfing, so I didn't like to get involved, although it was a good setup, but not as per my strategy. But again, that was more bearish than bullish from the resistance, and we do expected the price to come and meet the 20-period moving average of the Bollinger Band. So for the rest of the day, maybe we can still be looking for some shorts. Next one, it's the Great British Pound against the US dollar. I marked the resistance here, and the price yesterday tapped at this resistance, and now it's experienced some weakness. Therefore, on the lower time frames, 1-hour chart or 4-hour or 1-hour chart, we can get involved to the downside. I do expect the price to come somewhere in this region before it continues to move higher. Now, as you guys see, we already made this lower low. That was a nice price action setup. I like it. Bearish engulfing on a higher time frame alignment. How many pips? With a stop loss of about 20 pips and a profit target of about cautiously to 100 pips. So it's about 5-to-1 trade. This one here, for those they want to take it, I'll be looking for something like this. But of course, if the price make 2-to-1, I'm going to secure profits. I don't let the profits just slip away like this. Yeah, we can't do that. So, let me just check something here. Okay, good. So next one, euro against the US dollar, similar behavior. Price stopped at this area of resistance on the left, and it can definitely experience some temporarily pullback. So we see what's going to happen if we check the 4-hour chart. Similar behavior with the pound, but on the hourly chart, bearish engulfing. Price is very weak, as you see from the Sydney session. It started somewhere here, That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, started somewhere here. The price is selling off. Okay, so we will see if the with the beginning of the London session, if the traders they're gonna push the price towards downside, or if they're gonna create the pullback. So during the New York session, the trading activity will take off to the downside. So these are some kind of key insights of trading. So better you understand them as early as possible. On the Kiwi against the US dollar, I was more keen to continue buying until this area of resistance, but the price yesterday had a different opinion. So I didn't get involved. On the 4-hour chart though, I don't see anything screams for buys. Now I will be waiting for the price to come and meet somewhere the 50 period moving average, the blue line, the blue EMA, and then I will be looking to get involved with that one again. USD CAD on the daily chart, waiting. I see this area as an upward trend line that has been broken, and this area now it can act as a solid resistance. But on the 4-hour chart, we need to see this kind of correction. So if price comes around the area of 61.8% of the FIB, I will be looking to get involved up on a price action. USD to downside, yes. USD CHF on the daily chart. As we spotted, not on the daily, better to view it on the 4-hour. This is a bit more clear on the 4-hour. I spotted this head and shoulder pattern. The schematic, it's here. So left shoulder there, the head up there, the right shoulder there, and we expect the price to find some rejection around the neckline, so there's still room for the price to move, and we will be looking to get involved to the downside as well. Same with the USD JPY. I'm more keen to sell it rather than to buy it. But again, I need to wait for the correct market conditions. So somewhere around the upper band of the Bollinger Band, maybe I will get involved. Next one, Great British Pound, JPY, daily chart. Price got rejected yesterday around this area of strong monthly resistance. On the 4-hour chart though, we see that the RSI it came below the 70. So if the price now is going to spike aggressively to the upside, the RSI won't be able to pick up the move, because for those who watch my webinars and understand how the oscillators work, I explained multiple times how the RSI works. The RSI, it picks up the last 14 periods. Now, if price in one period it's going to shoot to the upside and it's going to reach as the resistance, the RSI it's not going to drastically change, because it's going to calculate only the last 14 periods and not the duration of the move, not the duration of the price. Okay, that's why it's not going to be able to pick up and create a new high if the price is going to create a new high aggressively. So we're going to see bearish divergence or negative divergence around resistance. If it's going to get rejected with a strong solid price action, that will be a great way to sell it. On the Euro Oz, on the daily chart, will be expecting some weakness around here on the 20 period moving average 4-hour chart. If we see a reversal price action here, that might be a good way to sell it. There is also a trend line can be drawn based on this. there is a lower low, there is a lower high, so price, if it's going to retrace back to the trend line, the downward trend line, that will be a good to look for some short positions. EuroCAD, I can see some weakness coming in here. Let's see when the price touches the upper band what it's gonna do. And Euro New Zealand, the last one for today, is on the currencies. It's trying to come all the way to the upper band. Let's see. Weekly is more bearish than bullish. Okay, I don't see the current price action. I see the previous price action, and also there is an inside resistance right here. So we do see some weakness maybe coming in this pair. Let's check quickly the German 40. That's a 4-hour chart. It's still on a downfall. Daily chart, we had a nice area of congestion here. And if you draw the fib from high to low, you will see that it was on the 61.8%. That was maybe good for people they trade the indices to short it on the daily chart. And multiple entries yesterday. The one, it was on the 1-hour chart at this point here, and the other, it was on the 15-minute chart. After this trend, lower highs and lower lows, lower highs and lower lows, price retraced back to the 61.8 fib, and with a stop loss above here, it was a good 2-to-1 yesterday. Today, we do expect to see some more weakness. I will be around here to catch any reversal on the 1-hour or 15-minute time frame. Gold on the daily chart, we mentioned that we expected to see some more weakness on the gold, but if we on the 4-hour chart especially, and we go case by case, we're going to go support by support. That's the first support, that's the next one, and that's the next one. So you have to understand that the market dynamics can shift from a support, and if we are in a trade and we are shorting the gold based on the big picture, like this one here, we said that we are looking for shorts, but on the lower time frames, we have to understand that there are major supports that can affect the market. Okay, guys, that's all from me. That's all the analysis for the day. I hope you gained some value, and if you have any questions, please either I have all the social media links on both platforms. Either if you are watching from TradingView or from YouTube, you can reach out to me. So I would like to wish you to have a fantastic trading day ahead, and I look forward to see you tomorrow at the same time. Thank you so much.